You know, there have been a lot of great things happen on this campus, but it's not because of me, it's because of the great people here. They just pulled together and have pulled off some magic.
What can you say about a man that hasn't already been said? Well, a lot.
Extraordinary.
Kindness and caring.
Strategic.
He's a class individual.
Inclusive. He's made all of us buy into what Missouri Southern is and feel that it's our responsibility to make this a better place.
The one that comes to my mind is just appreciation.
Dr. Marble is a fantastic president. Under his leadership, this university has been very successful.
The word for me is mentor. He's been so important to me in my life and giving me guidance and helping me understand the dynamics of things.
Welcoming day, you know, when we welcome the students back, he drove the golf cart and the kids loved it. But he is out there, you know, it's all about the kids. It's all about the students.
And lately here, a lot of folks have taken some time to make sure it's been all about a certain someone. They didn't lose their marbles. They've simply been honoring one, either by decorating bulletin boards on the 3rd floor of Hearns Hall. Let's tug at the heartstrings a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of memories, great memories. Terrific memories and wonderful people. It's just a great place.
Or giving recognition during last week's Board of Governors meeting.
Dr. Marble came to the university at a very challenging time for Missouri Southern, and his place in the history books is secure because he brought stability and trust back to the presidency and back to Missouri Southern.
And he provided that very quickly. So this university kind of rallied around him and followed his leadership.
He got students and faculty and staff excited to be Lions, to be here, to be part of this university.
When Dr. Marble came as the president, one of the things that we did during that year was cut down the nets in Kansas City. And he certainly helped us do that. So in my opinion, he's been a winner ever since he's been our president. And that's the one thing I will remember during his tenure, is that he was a winner.
Many colleges, universities, the administration are in what they call the ivory tower, but that's not Dr. Marble.
I think Alan's a very insightful leader. I think he's able to look at a situation, at an environment, and determine what really should happen then and at that particular time, and how that's going to influence the future, how that takes into account the past. And so I think he's very astute and ultimately very wise.
Any retirement tips that you would provide to him?
You better stay busy because if you don't, Lori's going to find jobs for you to do, just as Cindy finds jobs for me to do.
Yeah, I'm getting the shirt that says Sugar Mama as I still work for 10 years. You know, he's got irons in the fire. He's got jobs to do. He's going to do a little babysitting. He's got a couple of different business ventures he's been looking at.
Well, I think, you know, there are wake-up calls in your life, and, you know, how do you want to spend the last third or maybe 10% or whatever I have left? Will you remember an extra day at work, or do you need, you know, take some time away and spend some time with your family? And so that's what I intend to do.
Hello, Alan. Remember me? Had a lot of misgivings about you as a student. I quit taking roll on you after you'd missed 7 times in class. Later on, Dr. Leone was to say in a graduating speech, he said, you know, the A students will go into research, the B students will go into teaching, and the C students, they'll come back and they'll run the place. I'll be damned, you know, if that wasn't the case. I've survived 6 different presidents here at Missouri Southern, and I have vivid memories of each one. Actually, no one can compare with Dr. Billingsley. You know, he was my hero. But you come very, very close. Mannerisms, style, again, a sense of humor, determined leadership. In my generation, they used to say behind every successful man was a determined and positive woman. I can certainly say that as far as you're concerned, Alan. If I had to rank the 6 presidents I worked under, you'd certainly be very close to the top. I wish you the best.
And I got a peaceful, easy feeling.
It has meant the world to him to have the faculty support, to have the staff support, to be embraced by a group, to make some really big movements.
Lion, the family, he uses that a lot, and I think that's the way he sees that, whether it's faculty, staff, students, administration, we're all part of the family, so we're working together.
You love your family, but you spend more time with your work family many times than you do your real family. And just having a relationship where you can work with friends makes it worthwhile. And that's something that I appreciate and have enjoyed during his time here.
Just to see his face there, the support, and him text messaging me after big wins, and not just big wins, but tough times. That goes a long way when the guy who runs the whole school and is the face of the university is sending you messages and letting you know that he's proud of you and proud of the team. That's big time.
We'll miss you, Dr. Marble.
It's really kind of a unique place, and it's very, very difficult, to leave something that you love, people you love, and a place that you love. But it's time to move on.
So best of luck, Doc, and thank you from all of us for leading, for listening, for living in the moment. A second moment for you in higher ed that's benefited so many people. Thank you for the friendship, for the fun, for feeling, and of course, thanks for one unforgettable catchphrase.
It is a great day to be a Lion, and tomorrow will be too.
On campus, I'm Mike Olmstead.